7 guys, chicken wings, a little crying, a lot of sweating. And somewhere in a boardroom, $1 billion just moved. Not an exaggeration. That's literally just what happens when BTS shows up somewhere. But here's the thing nobody's really talking about. That Hot Ones episode wasn't just a fun little interview. It was a money machine, a carefully built, perfectly timed money machine, and BTS walked in knowing exactly what they were doing. So we're going to follow every single dollar that moved because 7 Korean guys decided to eat spicy wings on YouTube. By the end of this, you'll never watch a celebrity interview the same way again. Real quick, 60-second BTS crash course, because we need this before the money stuff makes sense. BTS, 7 members, South Korea, debuted 2013. Nobody outside Korea cared. Fast forward to now, arguably the biggest music act on the planet. And we're not talking popular band money, we're talking economy-moving money. A South Korean government report from 2023 estimates BTS contributes around 4.9 trillion Korean won to their national economy every year. That's roughly 3.6 billion US dollars annually. One group. To put that in perspective, that's more economic impact than some entire countries produce in a year. So when BTS does anything, a tweet, an interview, literally a sneeze on camera, money moves immediately, almost automatically. Now, imagine what happens when they show up for a full episode of the most watched interview show on YouTube. Okay, Hot Ones. Quick breakdown. It's a YouTube interview show from First We Feast, owned by Complex Networks. The format is dead simple. Celebrity sits down, answers questions, and eats wings that get progressively more insane in terms of heat. Wing 1? Basically ketchup. Wing 10? You will question every decision you've ever made in your life. Here's the genius of it, though. Most celebrity interviews are boring. The celebrity is polished, rehearsed, totally controlled. You learn nothing real. You feel nothing real. Hot Ones breaks all of that. By Wing 7, people are crying, laughing, saying things they absolutely did not plan to say. It's raw, it's human, it's deeply watchable. And YouTube rewards deeply watchable content more than almost anything else. The show regularly pulls 10 to 30 million views per episode. Some hit 50 million plus. Over 15 million subscribers on the channel. Average episode generates hundreds of thousands just in YouTube ad revenue. But, and this is important, ad revenue is actually the smallest part of their business. We'll get to that. First, let's talk about what BTS brought through that door with them. This is the part that non-BTS people genuinely don't understand. The BTS fanbase, ARMY, doesn't just like BTS. They operate like a coordinated economic unit. When BTS releases something, ARMY buys it, all of it, immediately, on purpose, together. They bulk buy albums specifically to boost chart numbers. They stream songs in organized shifts, like actual scheduled shifts. They run coordinated trending campaigns across every platform at the same time. This isn't casual fandom. This is organized financial behavior at massive scale. So when Hot Ones episode dropped, ARMY didn't just watch it. They clipped it, shared it, posted it everywhere, translated it into dozens of languages, pushed it to every corner of the internet within hours. That kind of organic distribution is worth millions in marketing spend. You genuinely cannot buy that level of coordinated promotion, and Hot Ones got all of it, for free, just by putting BTS in the chair. Okay, here's what you're actually here for. Let's follow the money. A BTS Hot Ones episode is pulling massive numbers, tens of millions of views minimum given the fanbase alone. YouTube pays roughly $2 to $5 per 1,000 views for a channel like this. Let's go conservative, call it $3. At 30 million views, that's $90,000 in ad revenue just from YouTube, and that number keeps climbing for months as new fans discover it. Not life-changing for BTS, but a real nice check for Hot Ones. Now here's where it gets interesting. Hot Ones has their own hot sauce line. They sell the exact sauces from the show, most famously The Last Dab. And every time a massive episode drops, sales spike. Fans want to try what their favorite person just suffered through. It's a brilliant little product ecosystem. A BTS episode with their Korean and international fan base suddenly discovering this hot sauce brand, that's a meaningful revenue bump, not a small one. Every time BTS appears somewhere, anywhere, their streaming numbers go up. New viewers who find BTS through Hot Ones immediately go find their music. Old catalog gets rediscovered. Playlists get updated. Spotify pays somewhere between $0.0003 and $0.0005 per stream. BTS already has hundreds of millions of streams. A visibility spike from one episode could add tens of millions more streams in the weeks after. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars in additional royalties from one interview. Now, merchandise. HYBE, BTS's management company, runs a massive global merchandise operation. Albums, light sticks, photo cards, apparel, all of it. Every new fan that enters the BTS universe converts into purchases. And here's the thing. One funny clip from Hot Ones, one moment of a member absolutely dying from spice, can be someone's entire entry point into BTS. Each new fan is worth hundreds of dollars in lifetime purchases to HYBE, and a viral Hot Ones moment sends thousands of new people through that door. And then there's the one nobody talks about. When BTS trends, and they trend hard after every major appearance, brands notice. The trending data is public, the engagement numbers are right there. Companies that were already considering BTS for endorsements suddenly have fresh, real-time data proving their pull. That accelerates negotiations. That raises asking prices. BTS members already have individual deals with Samsung, Hyundai, McDonald's, dozens of luxury brands. A group appearance that demonstrates their global reach adds leverage to every one of those contracts at renewal. One Hot Ones episode doesn't close a deal, but it absolutely puts more zeros in the conversation.
Now flip it, because this isn't charity. Hot Ones wins massively here too. Before BTS, Hot Ones' audience was mostly Western, English-speaking, US-heavy, skewing toward general music and pop culture fans. After, suddenly they have a Korean audience, a Southeast Asian audience, a global K-pop adjacent audience that had never once opened a Hot Ones video. New subscribers, permanent ones, people who'll watch future episodes for years, buy the hot sauce, follow the channel. In marketing, this is called audience expansion. It's incredibly valuable, and you cannot manufacture it artificially. There's no ad campaign you can run to get a genuinely new global audience. But you can put BTS in a chair for 30 minutes. There's also the prestige factor. Landing BTS signals to every other massive act that Hot Ones is the interview to do. Future bookings get easier, more impressive. The show's stock rises. Every massive guest makes the next massive guest more likely. That's just how flywheels work. Here's the things I actually want you to walk away with. What you just watched wasn't a celebrity eating spicy food. It was a perfectly executed media asset deployment. Hybe doesn't do random appearances. Every public moment BTS makes is calculated for reach, for timing, for return. The Hot Ones episode checks every single box: massive existing audience, viral clip format, global distribution, new demographic exposure, brand-safe environment, genuine authenticity. This is what sophisticated celebrity management looks like. Your image is an asset. Your attention is an asset. Every appearance either builds those assets or it depletes them. BTS protects and grows them relentlessly, and that discipline is a huge part of why they generate billions.
Now, here's the part that actually applies to you. The same principle works at every scale. Where you show up matters. Who sees you matters. The platforms you choose, the content you make, the collaborations you take, all of it either builds something or it doesn't. You don't need to be BTS, but you can think like them. Every piece of content you put out, every platform you appear on, ask yourself what Hybe would ask. What does this build? What does this earn? Who does this reach? That mindset shift from creating content to building an asset, that's the whole game. So, let's land this. 7 guys, spicy wings, 30 minutes of content, YouTube ad revenue, hot sauce sales, streaming spikes, merchandise conversions, brand deal leverage, a permanent global audience expansion. Add it all up, direct and indirect, and you're realistically looking at millions of dollars in value from one YouTube interview. And BTS didn't even break a sweat. Well, they absolutely broke a sweat. That's literally the point of the show. But you get it. This is what happens when a billion-dollar operation sits down for a YouTube interview. Nothing is casual. Everything is deliberate. And the money follows wherever the attention goes. If you want more of this, the real money behind how celebrities and brands actually operate, subscribe. New video every week. And the full K-pop industry breakdown is coming next. The actual numbers behind the whole machine. You're going to be genuinely shocked. See you there.